face. Give me the ticket, baby! Yeah! I'm too emotional. Good luck to my future wives. The future lies without me. You guys will do great. I'm sure I've prepared you for every guy you'll date, and every guy you'll marry, and every guy you'll hate. It's the lullabies I sang out of tune. That's probably what did it. Or my twin-size mattress I had since I was 7, that we have to sleep on whenever she spends the night. She falls off again, she'll find another guy to like. Or it's just Romeo and Juliet, getting drunk and eating Percocets, just to ease the stress. But soft light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, but Juliet just puked off of the balcony. How romantic. There's nothing like getting drunk and getting manic on a motherfucking Monday. I brush the bangs behind her lovely little mirror as she describes in detail how the end is truly near. And I'm sure that we could do this for forever, or until we feel the freezer, because we feel some cloudy weather. As Rosaline lies in bed, seething wide awake, a burning love for Juliet only took a day. And if Romeo and Juliet continue to be married, there's half of a chance that their kids will get embarrassed. But all the kids at school all talk about their parents. And Romeo Jr. has to say they're not together. Junior will dream of the day when he's a man, and what he'll do to avoid that 50% chance of my kids feeling the way I feel. They'll probably just stick with the Netflix and chill. Dear Shakespeare, just write a happy ending, please. Just write a happy ending, please. We deserve this happy ending, please. And every sting from every teardrop, from every ring at all the pawn shops. I'm not missing both my Christmases. Family would be nice. My dreams, my kids are happy, and I know that they won't mind one Christmas. Just one Christmas. One Christmas. We deserve this happy ending, please. Dear Mom, conversations from a couch haven't ever felt the same since you looked Dad in the eye and you told him that things are about to change. My mom was made from Adam's rib, and the marriage went south, and the snake came back and asked my mother out to dinner, and my dad found out and asked my mom what that's about, and she said, oh, it's nothing, because Dad loves to shout really loud enough to knock the lamps and dressers to the ground. In my memory, I could hear Chopin's nocturnes playing in the background, a slow train wreck. You close your eyes, but forever hear the sound. And boy, it's tough, because that's the sound of people falling out of love. Thank you. Haven't done that in a minute. I'm gonna do some old songs too. Some songs that we haven't done in a while. Here's one of them. I'm gonna take over the world as soon as everybody dies. I'm gonna take over your heart as soon as I get the balls to try. I'm gonna rearrange the alphabet and take you and I and put a bit of space between them and hope that nobody cries. I'm gonna run around the city wondering why things are like this. I'm gonna be a nice guy. I really hope I make a difference. I'm gonna prepare for the worst. They're gonna focus on their hooks and then say, fuck it to the first. Goddamn, look at me, now look at them. Not much of a difference, really. Today, we'll be looking into what really fucking matters. Gucci bags, money dance, trap beats, and sarcasm. I hope that you don't fall into their schemes and what they say. And when you look them in their eyes, they look you right into the face. You don't deserve to be fucked with unless you're a fucking asshole and expect $200 every time you pass go. Life isn't fair. life is just a fair that only lets in white people with blue eyes and blonde hair, big tits and small waist. They cut paste, the same face, the same smile, same type has been stuck here for a while. I hope that you don't fall into my schemes and what I say. If you look me in the eyes, I'll look you right into the face. You don't deserve to be fucked with unless you're a fucking asshole and expect $200 every time you pass go. Life isn't fair. Life is just a fair. It only lets in white people with blue eyes and blonde hair, big tits and small waist. They cut paste, the same face, same smile, the same type has been stuck here for a while. I ain't shit, I ain't shit, I ain't shit, I ain't shit, I ain't shit. Compared to that, I ain't shit, I ain't shit, I ain't shit, I ain't shit. Thank you! I really hope that you find happiness in the book he writes, magnificent, and I won't help but stare at every word. It would burn holes in all my mattresses. After I lay it down, read in full that lovely little book titled I Told You So, Your Throat. Leave love, I'm so sorry. With the world. I know that's so bad right now. You tell. Not really gonna change. Those things are getting way worse, and that stay the same. That day you'll be world renowned. While I'm getting drunk at my house, think about the dumb words I said. I was a smidge too high. Those 2 pills I took felt very nice, made me break your lovely little heart. And I said, Ashley, that's so fucking dumb. To think life just hands you some book you barely have to write. It's gonna take at least 4 or 5 bad books nobody does ever like for you to live that wonderful life. And she stopped. And she cried that night. And she's right. She's gonna write that book that's gonna make me look like a fucking fool. And I hope that you find happiness in the book you write's magnificent, and I won't help but stare at every word. It burned holes in all my mattresses. After I place it down, read in full that lovely little book titled I Told You So, Your Throat. Well, he mad at me, and that fucking sucks, cause I'm never gonna change. I'm gonna get way worse. I better stay the same, so I will sit and drink myself to either sleep or my untimely death. Either way, I hope that you don't cry. That's just a part of life. Derek's father and my father know cirrhosis is a tough way to go. So when we drink too much at our shows, pretending that we're not even scared at all, genetic sorrow will make me go to bed, because there's something that's inside my head that clicks and make me drink until I'm dead. And Derek's dad and my dad are done, so I'll sit and I'll think about this weird new life, and if I even like it. But I know I'm getting closer and closer to finding a little bit of happiness. It's either in my house or somewhere else, but I am turning over every stone. I will search the fucking depths of this fucking place my kids will have to live in order just to smile a little bit. But you know, I was thoroughly in love with you. And that sucked. I don't think we're gonna change. We're gonna get way worse. I best stay the same. I really hope that you find happiness.
Alright, I just released an album like 2 days ago. Surprise. You ever just do shit on a whim for no reason? Yeah. So I can tell you a little bit of the story, right? I was making the Revenge and I was like, everyone's gonna love this shit. That's not always how shit works. But as I'm doing it, I'm like, dude, I'm on a fucking roll. I might as well make 2 other albums. And then, you know, whatever. I don't fucking care. But then it's like, I'm trying to be a man of my word. That's like my new fucking thing. I'm like trying to fucking follow through. So I fucking, before The Revenge came out, I'm already working on this new weird fucking stupid album. And then I was like, well, I'm fucking man of my word. What am I gonna do? Not release it now? Because I'm a fucking man of my fucking word. And I'm gonna douse you with water if you don't wear a mask. I should have got a super soaker. I could have fucking hit you right between the eyes. Alright, this is the lead song from that new album. Please stream it. It's on a fucking not-for-profit record label. I'm trying to turn it into a consumer cooperative where you'll be able to deliberate and make decisions for the label and vote on democratic decisions. But it's a work in progress. Here you go.
If you don't mind for a sec, introduce that knife to my neck. If you can give me a hand, put my head through a fan. I just had a manic episode. I solved the world's problems and I misplaced all my notes. I really wish I had the notes. I'm pretty sure there's something good that I wrote. Always feel so ugly. I just really need to love me. I should go to the spa and have a nice time while I talk to some moms. This shit is just a big ass joke and getting rich is just a glimmer of hope that dies. And it dies fast. And it's sad, yo. Jeff Bago walking down the street. He looks at me. I look at him. I say, what's in your pockets? You got a pocket of me? I'm that Amazon Prime, that ass to the street. And you'll get it in a day. When you recover from Frank, and I'll make sure your workers unionize after I Amazon Prime signs. If you don't mind for a sec, introduce that knife to my neck. If you can give me a hand, put my fucking head through the fan. I think I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. That's pretty much it. I messed the ending up. That's okay. That's alright. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell a story real quick. Fucking story, dog. Yo, listen, I got my set list on my knee. Yo, alright. It's just a set list. Yeah. Okay, this is how it goes, right? This one time, I wrote this song, I'm gonna play it next, it's called All in My Head, right? Okay. This song, we made with I was signed to Warner Brothers, and I signed to fucking Warner, but not anymore, Hey, fuck Warner! Please do not post that on the internet. You guys see, I'm such a follower, I just like do whatever I was. So, dude, your dream comes true, and then sometimes you have to deal with a situation where it's not necessarily exactly what you planned for it to be. A good example is this song we made, and I didn't even want to be on the album, but was somewhat forced into it. And even though it's like a song I care about, I think at least the meaning of the song makes sense, where it's really talks about us being on tour, kind of like this right now, and not necessarily bringing me the happiness I expected, whatever, right? That plays into the story later. We'll revisit it once again. It'll fit in later. It's all in my head, but I'm sorry that you feel like you're dead, dude. So the guy who was high on the roof, and he didn't come down till he came down, and you should really fucking cross your heart and hope to die. This place sucks. I wonder why everything is like this. It's government and politics. They brainwash those little kids in rural towns to make them think they should just all think the same. It's stuck in my brain. It's really weird. I think I'm going insane now. To the kid who just didn't know, that wants to sit on his bus, who just want to go home. I really think that I should settle down and find a place to find myself, or find a way to really appreciate this life that I made. And I just really hope that it doesn't come true, that weird dream about the woods and the mirror factory. They sell water, soon enough they'll sell air. They sell dirt, and no one even cares. Someday someone will buy the whole fucking moon and charge to change the tides, and we would pay out straight. 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 Once an hour. I read Walden once, and now I'm obsessed with a life where I don't have to try to be liked or to be loved. Man, it's all so dumb, yeah, I know. And I really think you're on the right to go and leave and never talk to human beings, being that they're all insane and fucking up the world we made. You should just get up and go, quit your job, and leave your dumb fucking phone and jump into the great unknown. Or stay at home. It's all in your head. Hey, I think we're gonna change the setup. I think you guys should come down here actually if you guys don't mind. So, I write this song, right, which is basically about, yeah, your dreams coming true or whatever, not necessarily being exactly what you pictured. And also about how people fucking sell everything, make commodities out of every fucking thing. So this is right after the fall came out, right? This is 2019. Thanks. This is our band. You can come down here. So right after the fall, right? This is turning into a fucking Maury episode. Okay. So right after the fall comes out, we decide that we want to go on vacation and get away. And after going on tour, kind of being back, we plan to go to Mexico, Cuba, and just Mexico and Cuba, right? But then the fucking pandemic, the fucking boom. So my girlfriend does one of the sweetest things anyone has ever done for me. And I walk into the house, I'm about to walk into the house, and she puts a blindfold on me. Wolf. And I was like, babe, you're fucking wild. And then I walk in, right? And then she takes the blindfold off, and it says, "Welcome to Cuba." And there is Cuban music going on, I think. I can't remember. And then we watch this documentary about Cuba, right? Sweetest shit ever. And then it starts going into different things. They talk about different philosophers and revolutionaries there. They start talking about their points of view and what they think of the U.S. and the U.S. implications in their policies. And that shit's kind of crazy. And before, I think at least in school, you don't really learn about that type of stuff. They don't tell you about their ever. And it was really fucked up. And it made me write this song about it. And this song is about I changed up the set list, so I'm fucking just winging it now. I'm sorry. I was like, am I just gonna do the same old shit? Fucking stand here and play fucking songs or fucking stare you guys in the eyes. I can't see anyone's nose. It's just so weird. Even though some people think this song is dumb, I think it's a good song. Is it worth it?
What about the back thing? Yeah! 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 I want to see the world, especially France. I want to see those Frenchies sing and dance. They got rhythms unlike any other culture, and fuck, boy, I really like their sodas, and I like to see Japan, so I can try all their dishes, cause I love eating fishes. I've been to Germany, but I eat Indian food. I should have had a sausage or two. I really want to see the world in all of its glory. The museums, the mountains, the people, the towns. I want to hear every story. I want to go to Normandy to respect the troops, because they died for me and you. I really like to see. And I wonder how that happened. I'm off to Manhattan. I want to go to Ground Zero and salute the fallen heroes. I like to go to Memphis, because that's where MLK got killed, and it doesn't make sense to me still. Well, I want to see the world. But I want the whole story, and if it makes me cringe and gasp and gag, I guess that's good for me. I want to go to Samoa, so I could ask them for real. You want us occupying you still? I like to go to Honduras, because it just isn't right that we meddled in their elections several different times in Guatemala to say sorry for the harm. And I'm sorry we exploited your farms. I'd like to go to Africa. An unbelievable theft occurred, and we should never forget. Well, I want to see the world. But it is fucking awful. And when I stare too hard, I just might find the bottom of a bottle. I want to see Auschwitz, so I can try to comprehend how God could let that happen to them. I really like to see Rwanda, so I can pay my respects to the million people forced to death. And I'm off to Vietnam to see all the harm that we caused, to try and make sense of ourselves involved, into Cuba, so we can end the blockade. Hella lives are at stake. I really want to see the world. Before I die, before my heart stops beating, or I rip out my eyes. I really want to see the world. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm extremely ignorant, and maybe I just won't. So, the next song is going to be, it starts with a T. Alright, so there I am, sitting in my house. Oh no, it's going to be, it starts with a J. It starts with a J. Alright. So there I am, sitting at the table, just took a bomb rip. Sitting there, and it fucking clicks. I don't know if you guys seen Bo Burnham's special, probably. But he used a good word for it called de-realization. And I'm sitting there, and I think I do a very similar thing to that. And then I wrote a song about it. It sounds like this. I freaked out, because I knew what they meant. And then it clicked in my brain, and my brain got bent. And at that moment, I thought that I should go to Jordan's house. As I leave, not a second too late, I think I hear a man breaking into my gate, and I think, man, now I should really go to Jordan's house. Jordan's house. Jordan's house. I want to go to... We're about to go to... Out of breath with my heartbeat bruising. My ribs and my lungs aren't working, and now nothing could ever stop me from getting to Jordan's house. So now I'm speeding, fucking blowing the reds,
Paranoid about this Mitsubishi Eclipse, I put the pedal to the goddamn floor. We're going to Jordan's house. Jordan's house. Where are we going? Jordan's house. We want to go to Jordan's house. I'm about to go to Jordan's house. Watch this. I parked my car just as fast as I can. I forgot my shoes and the speech I had planned, but behold, look at this beauty. It's Jordan's house. So I text him, I say, come outside, and he looks in my eyes. Boy, he's real surprised. I am losing my goddamn mind. At Jordan's house. Where? Jordan's house. We're about to go to Jordan's house. I'm about to see Jordan's house. We're about to go to. I decide to just give him the gist, and he looks kind of bored as I'm fucking nailing it. And I start to think, maybe it's time I leave Jordan's house. I say, Jordan, can't you see what all of these implications mean? Jordan, God is dead, but I'm alive at your house. Where? Fucking Jordan's house. I want to go to Jordan's house. Take me to Jordan's house. I want to go to Jordan's house. Jordan's house. Where are we going? Jordan's house. I said, where are we going? Jordan's house. I can't hear you. Jordan's house. I still can't hear you. Jordan's house. We're about to go to Jordan's house. We're about to go to fucking Jordan's house. You milked that shit. You milked that shit. And this is where the fun begins. I'm not going to do the Einstein song, I promise. 6.5 minutes of just people like this. No, I'm not going to do it. That's going to make like a fifth of the people come up front and the rest leave. But I will tell you what happens next. I get super into other ways. Oh, this song starts with a T. Yeah. So. All right. So then I'm trying like, okay, how do I undermine capitalism and destabilize it till it crumbles apart? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Or at least neoliberalism, at the very least. Okay, so then I was like, all right. Not for profits, cooperatives are the way to go. You guys have plenty of them here in San Francisco. Arsmendi Pizza Place, you guys know that? That place is sick, and that place is a worker cooperative. That means they democratically decide their decisions of the company, and they split the profit. Everyone gets a profit share. Everyone gets a profit share. You get a profit share. You get a profit share. So then I'm sitting in my house, high, like trying to come up with reasons, or not reasons, like stupid fucking ideas. And here's all my stupid ideas. Here it is, right? My therapist thinks my ideas are great. And I think that's because he gets paid. The idea is about equity, boy. It's all about wealth. If most think that I'm dumb, you should think for yourself. If I buy a pizza place that makes a definite profit, yeah, let's say yearly the owners make $100,000 off it. And if I buy this pizza place for, let's say, $300K, and when the workers recoup in 3 years, I'll sign it over that day. Then wouldn't all of you see? You should buy your pie. great. I think it's because he gets paid. The idea is about hope. The idea is about soul. And most think that it's dumb, and they actually know. If I sell soap and I call it Dr. Yawners, if I were to sell it for the same exact price as another guy offers, and if I were to donate every single penny like Newman's own, give it to the people in my city, then wouldn't all of you see? You should buy your soap from me. He'll sell it for 35. We'll sell it for 33. My therapist thinks that my ideas are great. And I think that it's because he gets paid. It's about voting. It's about the future. And most think that I'm dumb. I think I'm actually a loser. Yeah, and in 72, you know, Chile was ahead of its time. Because they had plans for voting in their homes. And they had this design. And did you know that in 73, the United States staged a coup? We killed their president. We killed in-home voting too. And wouldn't all of you see that this is something really desperate we need? Cause they hide those votes and we are fucking stuck with the greed. I think my therapist thinks my ideas are great. My ideas are great. I think it is because he gets paid. Dimitri thinks my ideas are great. I think it's because he gets paid. Thank you. Sing about my super. Can't play that. We didn't practice it. This shit takes practice sometimes. You guys want me to talk? You guys want me to talk about capitalism and then right afterwards talk about the super crowd? Damn, you guys are a wild crowd. I can do it. I just bought a Subaru Crosstrek. I would have bought a Lambo, but I'm not quite there yet. Sometimes I get drunk and I forget what day it is. I used to be skinnier, but I love sandwiches. One time, I tried to burn this is a real story. One time, I tried to burn stage and clear the vibe, and then the smoke alarm went off on my ex-girl. She cried for a bunch of other reasons, and now I can never go back to Four Seasons. I wish that Hey, Jimmy, quit acting like you forgot about 2006, Jimmy. No one knows. That's Major Label stuff. Alright, I'm not gonna do that whole shit. But we'll do another song. It starts with an S.
Damn.
It starts with an S. Yeah, it starts with an S. Can we play this one? Let's